welcome back to more Pokemon Light. So last time we made it through Route 13 and made it to Town. And yeah, that was basically it. Told about all the new Pokemon and yeah, explored all the Route 2. It's a pretty large one, so yeah. So we need to use a lot of HM moves as well to get everything. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that I have gotten everything, so that's good. Anyway, because I want to go to the Giant Chasm in this part, let's actually start with the quartz this time. So yeah, once again, I'm going to show what level ups I get. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, that's level 69. I'm at level 69. Yokozuna level 69. Tasha level 70. Okay, that's level 70. Level 70. Medusa level 70. And we're back. Everyone's looking like level 69, level 70 now. Armor is about to level up, so we'll take advantage of that. But yeah, we're in Undead Town. So one big difference in Undead Town is of course the music. When yeah, you change the season. Because we're in I believe spring, yeah, it has the more melancholy music, but yeah, if you make a summer, it becomes more like what you expect from an area like this. But anyway, go get this hidden items. We'll check out Umbrella Bay another time because, again, like I said, my main focus will be Umbrella Town. So yeah, let's go chat to you then. Hello, boy. Do you have a villa in Umbrella? You are rich. As dog have a new acquaintance, please set this. Yeah, he gives you another prism skill. On the Prism skill, beautiful. It may be good to let Pokemon hold them. So yeah, and you actually sell some Pokeballs actually. Luxury, Dive, and yeah, that's it. I think Dive is for fishing encounters, so yeah. We got the rod, so yeah, able to actually make use of those. The sea, it's a source of life. The sea, it's a lot of water. Sea just moved to your Pokemon, you can dive into the sea. HM is 6 dive. So yeah, now we can, yeah, dive, obviously. Inside the Cinder Machine is dive. The darkest parts of the sea are called diving spots, and if you use dive there, you dive all the way to the bottom of the sea. That's near for something like a side thing, I guess. That might be something we do, yeah, of course, in the future parts, so yeah. It's just like, yeah, I need to look at it. I believe it's the Abyssal Ruins, but anyway. This is something that a lot of people like to exaggerate the significance of. What's this? One uncanny what an uncanny resemblance. It surprises me another trainer who has intense eyes like that Pokemon trainer. What's your name? Okay, I'll remember that. Theo, nice to meet you. I'm Cynthia. I'm a Pokemon trainer like you. I have an insatiable curiosity for researching Pokemon-ness. I'm sure you know about Undead Town's Abyssal Ruins, right? I'm staying here at my friend's village so I can investigate them. I want to get to know each other better as Pokemon trainers. I would like our Pokemon to match. So yeah, you actually don't have to do this. Some people think that this is a forced battle, but no, it doesn't have to be. And yeah, she's actually a super boss. She's super boss tier in terms of levels, so we'll save it for later. I think we'll fight like all the super bosses in the same part, so yeah, at least that's something I'm planning. Haha, you prefer to take things slowly and rationally, am I right? When you're ready, come talk to me. I'll be happy to see you. She'll be happy to rematch you anytime though, so yeah, or value, I mean. I think for rematching, it's once per month, so yeah, we'll keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, she has super boss strength, so yeah. You want to be around mid-70s if you want to be on her level, so yeah. At this level, I think we can take her, it's just that, yeah, again, I like to, I don't know, I want to be on their level when it comes to this game. This big bird belongs to the riches. Yeah, that's the name of the family. You can go get this, a big nugget. Yeah, that, yeah, they definitely have a lot of money lying around if they're doing that, so yeah. Anyway, we have that dude. Let's talk to him. You have an extremely bored look on your face. Okay, let you have a very exciting Poké battle, sure. So yeah, you can actually battle someone here. And yeah, this is the richest Draco. And he doesn't have a Dragon type Pokemon, instead he has a Weasel, so yeah. This should hopefully level up Armored. So yeah, I believe these guys, this is like another daily event. You can battle them, and then yeah, more dudes will show up, and then yeah, you can keep battling them, so yeah. Anyway, there we go. So we can launch up the Weasel, and yeah, that's level 7 right there. But yeah, just so relaxed. How can you win against a busy person like me? And yeah, he's rich too, as you probably said. I like you. I'll let you see a very social thing, so follow me. So yeah, we have this villa here. Isn't it great? Isn't it spacious? This is my dad's villa. I can use it freely. But when I came here, surprisingly there was nothing to do, so now I'm bored. As you may know, my dad is totally obsessed with items at the ruins. Hey, you're bored, aren't you? Come here tomorrow too. I don't mind having a battle with you. Yeah, like I said, I think more dudes can battle you as well. So yeah. So we'll keep that in mind. There isn't too many parts left, but yeah, it would be fun to shoot up. As you can see, I'm an ultra-rich billionaire. As you can see, my hobby is to collect rare items. In fact, this outfit is ultra-expensive and rare. Can you see it? Can you? There's something that this billionaire wants to get his hands on, even if it means spending a lot of money. Do you have such a rare item, do you? Oh, we actually do. What would it be? Would it be the flute? Let's have a look. Yeah, that kind of reminds me, yeah, you can go off and, yeah, go get another item on Route 13 from that dude, so yeah. Again, I think it's the flute, because yeah, last time I checked, he wasn't interested in anything. Yep. That yellow flute, will you sell it to me for the same $500? Sure. Yeah, I'm rich, by the way. I got a very good item. Don't you think it's great, don't you? But yeah, he mainly wants items from the Abyssal Ruins. But yeah, apparently those items also work, so yeah. And yeah, that's basically it for Undella Town. Again, not much, but there is definitely a lot of interesting things going on. And yeah, this isn't, the full extent of this place. Because of course, we can come here in summer and a lot more things open up. So yeah, I'll need to think about how I'm going to show that. And yeah, there should be some encounters too, but I'm going to save talking about them for Undella Bay, so yeah. And yeah, here we got Route 14, which we'll explore another time. But yeah, now though, let's go to Giant Chasm, which is on Route 13. So yeah, we want to go Lacunosa. Because yeah, this is what I want to make our main objective for today. Because yeah, we can explore this place, and then yeah, next time we'll go catch the legendary Pokemon. Yeah, it should be pretty obvious that this is a legendary Pokemon, but yeah, I guess it's more corroded. I guess it might not be so obvious, but yeah. Because yeah, well, this thing's really over leveled, or it's higher level than us. I think we could take it. So yeah, and of course, you can't just keep chucking balls and stuff. So yeah. Alrighty, so with that done, let's go over here. So yeah, here's Giant Chasm. So this grass here doesn't actually have any new Pokemon, only in Black White 2 it would, so yeah. Instead, it's going to the cave that will give us new items, and that actually reminds me, I want Strength, because yeah, there's some Strength boulders in there, so yeah. In the cave. After that, you don't need Strength, so yeah, let's go get that. Over here. So yeah, we'll open up a PC box. And yeah, let's go get, Strength once again. I guess I'll put Natasha for the time being. But yeah, we're gonna get Natasha out after this anyway, after we do make the Strength for this. So yeah, while we're doing this, yeah, let's talk about some Pokemon. We're gonna start with Piloswine, which here you can catch in the cave, but you might be better off catching it outside. Because yeah, the inner part of the Giant Chasm has some really high level Dark Grass. We're talking like mid level 60 Pokemon, and yeah, you can catch Piloswine at that level, which is cool. Then again though, one problem with this hook I feel like is it can't fulfill its full potential. Mamoswine got a lot of boosts, and yeah, there's one. Mamoswine got a lot of boosts in the egg move department, mainly in Icicle Spear and Icicle Crash, both upgrades over its previous Ice-type step, Ice Fang. So yeah, and again, both are egg moves, which is kind of unfortunate. And another thing too is Swinub is the only one in the family that actually learns Ice Shot, another pretty big move for this family of Pokemon, so yeah. So that's a bit unfortunate. But anyway, I guess I'll put you in the back for the time being. Double check that. Yeah, looks like it, so yeah. Put Armor here. But anyway, so back to talking about Mamoswine. Outside that though, it's one of the best Ice-type Pokemon around. It combines Ice with a good Ground type, not great defensively, because yeah, it doesn't really take away any weaknesses, but ground does give an electric immunity, and also, yeah, really good stab effects, which it also lets it level up, which is nice. And another nice boost that Malosine got is its new hidden ability, Thick Bat. Now it's no longer weak to fire and it resists ice. So yeah, both very nice things for it. It's a very solid Pokemon, and yeah, outside of its really good ice type moves that you can potentially get, it can obviously complement its coverage of rock type moves. That's mainly it. It's a very simple Pokemon, but yeah, stat wise though, it's amazing. One of the best ice type Pokemon around. Depending on who you ask, and yeah, Grass Type is pretty cool too. Because again, 130 attack and 80 speed, that's pretty nutty for an ice type Pokemon. And its other stats aren't terrible, it's mainly got lots of HP, 110, and yeah, alright defense, kind of bad special defense, and then okay special attack at 70, so yeah. It's a very solid ice type Pokemon. I've used it in the Platinum playthrough, and yeah, I don't regret doing that, so yeah. Even with a not so great ice stab. Oh yeah, Comet Shot sells for tons, by the way, so yeah. We're gonna definitely be a millionaire by the end of this game, I can guarantee that, so yeah. Anyway, with that done, let's talk about Sneasel. I believe Sneasel's our next Pokemon. And yeah, that is indeed the case. So yeah, Sneasel is another very good Pokemon. Because yeah, once again, it's another offensive ice type, one that I do quite like. Because yeah, Dark Ice again, not the best type defensively, but yeah, it doesn't have to be. Because again, Sneasel's all about being an aggressive attacker. If I can get some info. So let's just set down here while we wait for that. And yeah, no hidden item there. I think this just doesn't lead to anything, which is kind of weird, but anyway. But yeah, it does lead to that, which yeah, we have to go from the other side. But anyway, Sneasel. Of course, it has an evolution of Weavile, you need the Razor Claw, which we have actually encountered, so that's good. You don't even need to grab VP, and I believe you can also get the Razor Fang, but that's in a future area. Which is a little bit of a shame if you want to use a Glycicle right now, but it is what it's being Weavile. Its abilities or whatever, Pressure is not great at using it, and Pickpocket's the new hidden ability. I'm pretty sure this ability isn't really seen normally, I'm pretty sure it's a hidden only. Basically, if it makes physical contact with a foe, it steals the health item. So it's basically just like using Thief, which is cool, I guess. Although yeah, that strategy is not really a strategy anymore. It was in older generations like Gen 2, but yeah, that's really it. Anyway, I believe we're done exploring here, so I'm gonna go put away Wachi. Anyway, yeah, its abilities or whatever. I think Pickpocket's better once Knockoff became more common, but that's really it. Anyway, what makes Weavile so good is it does have Ice Punch, which I'm pretty sure is an egg move. Sometimes it's a Mewtwo to Mewtwo. And then of course it does learn some Dark type moves too, mainly Night Slash. Those are not bad, it's just that yeah, they could be a bit better is the only thing. Other than that, yeah, its level up move pool on the physical side at least isn't the most impressive. It can get some good TM moves, mainly like Grip Break X's that come to mind, but yeah, of course you're gonna definitely be boosting this thing thanks to Egg moves. It gets some pretty useful ones like Fake Out, Pursuit, Ice Shot, and Ice Punch. So yeah. Again, that's a bit of a shame if you want to use one, because again, all of its good moves are, once again, egg moves, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, I forgot to put away Watchy, I'm pretty sure. So let me go ahead and do that. Because yeah, I'm distracted to talk about Weavile. So yeah. Again, whilst the move pool doesn't, impress too much, again, egg moves definitely make up for that. And of course its stats. It doesn't hit as hard as Mamoswine with 120 attack, but it also has an amazing 125 speed. So yeah, despite, not having any good bulk, especially on the physical side, especially with that Tine Sword Flying weakness, yeah, if it does go first, it's gonna hit you pretty badly. Especially if you're weak to its attacks, which again, Ice has good type coverage, so yeah. That could definitely be the case. So yeah, Weavile's pretty good. Not the most amazing sweep in the world, because yeah, I feel like one problem is the low base power of its moves. That's something that gets rectified in later generations, but yeah. Still though, in a regular playthrough, I can see it doing still pretty decent, so yeah. So that's not bad at all. A pretty decent Pokemon. Anyway, next up though we have Delibird, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same song and dance with Delibird as usual. It's not a good Pokemon, its stats are horrible, Ice Flying doesn't really do anything to help it. It only lets Persevere level up, and yeah, its TM list after that isn't even that great either. And yeah, I didn't even point out just how terrible Present is as a move. And yeah, by the way, the abilities, if you want Insomnia, you might as well try Hustle, but yeah, no. You probably don't want to do that. So you get some interesting abilities. Insomnia, though, is very funny, considering it is basically Santa Claus. And, you know, Santa Claus, of course, is active during the night, so yeah. And yeah, like I said, it's TM list, yeah, it doesn't do enough to fix its move pool, and even then, we are still talking, you know, pretty atrocious stats. Like, yeah, best stat is 75 speed, and yeah, its offenses are, you know, 55 attack and 65 special attack. Its bulk is all 45, so yeah, pretty, terrible, not gonna lie. And you didn't talk about the Echoes, but yeah, do I really need to? Like, it gets some good moves, like Ice Shot and Ice Punch, and Fake Out, but that's really it. So yeah, this is definitely not a Pokemon I recommend you use, not a long shot, unless you wanna, you know, clown someone. Because yeah, pretty much every ice type we talked about here is better, including this next one, Chinks. I like Chinks. Ice Psychic is an interesting type combination, not the best. Because again, still has a lot of weaknesses, and Chinks is notably very physically frail. And yeah, here's the Flower Swans again. If you go in the Dark Grass, they're very high level, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway. So yeah, again, Chinks is kind of physically frail, but yeah, it does make up for it a little bit. Well, yeah, I try to get Info. Also, there's a Ditto. I recommend trying to catch one. I mean, I always recommend trying to catch a Ditto, to be honest, because it's a very good Pokemon briefing. Anyway, and I'm gonna hope the Quick Ball works. Doesn't always work though, so yeah, we're gonna have to deal with shenanigans. But anyway, one nice boon that Jinx now gets is Tri-Skin. It's new ability. So, I wonder what I should do here. I'll try it with Levelets. We'll see what that does. Anyway, yeah, Tri-Skin, immediately the water is actually pretty cool. Hey, we just one-shot it, okay. Yeah, Jinx does have very... well, not Jinx. Ditto does have very good HP, so that's why. Anyway, back to talking about Jinx. Yeah, again, Tri-Skin, immediately the water's great. The extra fire-type damage doesn't really matter too much, so yeah, it's all positive, basically. Anyway, level up moves pool, not the best. Most of its good moves are going to be big TMs, like Ice Beam, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Energy Ball, even Grass Stomp too. So yeah, not too bad options, although yeah, there's one move I've almost got to talk about with the level up moves. Lovely Kiss. 75 accuracy sleep move, and it's still actually one of the best sleep moves around, because yeah, it's accurate. Relatively speaking. And also, yeah, it doesn't count as a powder move, like Sleep Powder and Spore. So yeah. And yeah, you can do other things too. You can set up the Calm Mind, it has Taunt too. Light Screen is also there. Reflect is also there. Might like Reflect sometimes. And yeah, that's the main moves. And yeah, egg moves, not much here. Mainly like Fake Out, maybe VGC, and Nasty Pot though. Nasty Pot is actually pretty good if you want to boost. And then yeah, after that we can talk about, again, stats, which are, again, it's very physically frail, only 35 defense, 65 HP. Coupled with the two types that, yeah, again, don't really cover each other's weaknesses that great. Yeah, it can be very vulnerable, but 95 speed definitely helps. 150 such attack also really helps. Yeah, this thing does make a lot of Ice Sweet Pokemon pretty scared, because its Ice Beams really hurt. And yeah, thanks to Dry Skin, yeah, it has another avenue to switch in. Water types. So if water types do take the Ice Beam well, they won't like Energy Ball though, so I guess that's also a pretty nice thing. So yeah, again, I like Chips. It's a pretty solid Ice type Pokemon. Again, I don't think it's as good as Mamoswine and Weavile, but it's still pretty decent. And yeah, of course, it's a special attacker, while those others are physical attackers. So yeah, that's something to think about. But anyway, in the cave still, we can talk about Seal, which is a water type. It becomes a water ice type. And yeah, once again, let's see if we can try and find a Ditto. It seems to be a kind of rare encounter, but that's okay. So, Seal. It's not that great. Dugong is a pretty mediocre Pokemon to the stats. The main good thing about it is the fact that, yeah, it learns some actually decent moves at level up. I'm pretty sure it does learn Ice Beam for level up, which is cool, but Lapras can also do that, so yeah. And then for abilities, in fact, yeah, all of its abilities do have a niche though. Quick Battle Course gives it a fire resistance, and Orchid resistance to ice, so yeah. You can obviously switch it to ice speeds for days, which is cool. Hydration means it recovers ailments in the rain, so it's good in the rain then, and then Ice Body makes it good in the hail because it restores HP. So yeah. But it also like Signal Beam, it gets Ice Shot, it gets Aqua Jet, and yeah, it does get Ice Beam for the level up. And then of course you can complement that with Surf, because it doesn't get Scald unfortunately, because it's an Ice type. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, outside of like all those moves I mentioned, there isn't much at all. It's basically all moves that are kind of mediocre. I guess you could use Rain Dance or Hail depending on the ability you have, but yeah, that's really all I got for you. So yeah. And yeah, I guess you can look at Egg moves, which again, I guess there's some good things like Encore and Fake Out, but that's really it. Perish Song I guess could be good as well, but anyway. So I guess Wild Charge? Too bad it'll take recoil damage, that's one problem with doing this, so yeah. There you go. Apparently that didn't one-shot, but the Flippers did. Oh yeah, probably because of my charcoal, I guess. Anyway, well, it just kills super cool, so yeah. Yep, I do think that unless we quick pull it, this is gonna be very annoying to catch, so yeah. Well, you know, I could leave with someone else. It's just that, yeah, all my Pokemon are strong, so it's like, yeah, what do I do? What should I do, I mean? If I kept watching around, that would have been very smart, but oh well. Watcher wasn't smart enough, I guess. But yeah, again, its moves are kind of weird, but I guess kind of interesting. Yeah, stat-wise again, all of its good stat, or all of its offensive stats are Sony, all its defensive stats from the 80s and 90s, which I guess is not bad, but yeah. Again, it just feels very mediocre for an Ice type and a Water type, so yeah. And if you do want other Water Ice types, we have Walrein and Lapras, and yeah, Walrein we'll talk about later. It's very short to non-Dilipay in this game. I think it's better in most ways, so yeah. So Dugong, once again, just a very average Pokemon. So yeah, now we've done talking about all the Pokemon in the cave, and yeah, you can also fish up Poliwhells and Poliwraths, obviously, so yeah. Let's talk about outside, where you can find Clefairy. Yeah, basically found most of the Pokemon in the outside area. So yeah, Clefairy, definitely an interesting case. A Pokemon that got really propped up by addition of a new ability, Magic Guard in Gen 4. But now it has actually two really good abilities. Clefairy is actually worth talking about here because it gets Friend Guard as a hidden ability. It loses that when it evolves, and yeah, no fully evolved Pokemon actually has Friend Guard, which is very interesting. It's basically damage reduction for your ally in a double or triple battle, and that's really cool. A really cool niche. It's just that, yeah, if you do use that, it does basically relegate Clefairy to a full-on support build. But hey, there's no problem with that considering its massive move pool. Anyway, I'm a tank, alright. So yeah, now we've done that, let's talk about Clefable. So once again, Clefable has the amazing Magic Guard, but also Unaware. Unaware is sometimes good if you're facing off against opponents you never like to boost. But generally speaking, Magic Guard is the way to go because Magic Guard is just such an amazing ability for a Pokemon like this. Anyway, Clefairy does learn some interesting moves for level up that we could talk about, I guess, before, yeah, giving it the Moonstone. It gets like Follow Me, it can get Cosmic Power, Lucky Chant, Gravity, Moonlight, Stored Power, which yeah, we haven't really talked about that much, but yeah. Basically for every boost you have, the more damage it does as a Psychic type move. Pretty interesting. And yeah, it even gets like Healing Wish and Medium Mash, so there's a lot of fun moves right there from Clefairy. And then yeah, Clefable can augment some of those moves with very nice TM list. You can basically do whatever you want. Learns so many good TM moves, it can boost with stuff like Calm Mind. Just go on the offense with stuff like Ice Beam for the Bolt Flamethrower, and even try a physical moveset too with like Return, a Stab Return at that. It can also support you with like Thunder Wave. Yeah, it does so much. So yeah. And with Magikarp, yeah, there's a lot of potential. I think my favorite thing is probably giving it the light bulb, like yeah, we did with Keiko, and then just going to town with that. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, maybe augment that with like a Calm Mind, Flame for Ice moves or something like that. And yeah, you have a very fun Pokemon. And yeah, egg moves don't really add too much. I guess maybe Belly Trunk could be funny, but yeah, that's really it. It's not very fast though, so that could be a big risk. And yeah, finally we can look at the stats, which again, it doesn't seem like an amazing Pokemon at first, with only 85 special attack, but yeah, its bulk is not bad. 95 HP, 73 defense, and 90 special defense. And yeah, it's not very fast, 60 speed, but yeah, it makes up for a lot though with those stats with yeah, just how good Magikarp is. The next generation, Fairy type, which yeah, even more of a big boost for it, so yeah. So that's pretty incredible stuff right there. Yeah, this might actually be the highest level odd nose in the game, so yeah, why not, we'll take that. And yeah, while we're hunting for this Pokemon, let's talk about now Ditto. So Ditto got a very nice boost in this game. Its new hidden ability Imposter, which allows it to transform immediately, basically negating the one problem Ditto had previously. And yeah, this is good. But yeah, we'll talk more about that in a bit. Outside of that though, yeah, Ditto isn't a great isn't really a great Pokemon to use. It normally needs a turn to transform into its target. And yeah, that's not easy because there's 48 in all of its stats. And yeah, transforming is all that Ditto does too, so yeah. So that's a thing. It does have the quicker metal powders to try and help it out with its transformation, but yeah, generally speaking though, yeah, you're using Imposter for this thing. That's what I'm sure. But yeah, that's really it. And again, it's not that great to use normally because copying your opponent isn't normally a good thing, because your opponent is generally not going to be as strong as what you could come with. So yeah, it's generally not advised, but in competitive though, it gets a lot better. Especially when you consider, of course, Imposter. So yeah, what people do with Dittos and Imposter is that, yeah, they give it a choice scarf, and that guarantees you outspeed your opponent. And Transform has some good properties, like copying the stat boost the opponent has. So if the opponent has boosted up tons, well yeah, you just come in, copy them, and then yeah, that's it. Of course, this has become not as good nowadays, I feel like. I think the main reason why is some of the new generation gimmicks make this strategy harder to pull off. Like for example, take Dynamax for example. Like yeah, if you already spent your Dynamax and sent in Ditto, and they start the Dynamax, they can Dynamax on you and stop the yeah. They can stop you from reverse sweeping them. And of course there's also Terra in this generation where yeah, they can change the type and get out of this potentially sticky situation. So yeah. But in this generation though, there isn't much stopping Ditto from, being pretty decent as a potential revenge killer. So yeah. Not bad Pokemon at all. And yeah, of course, I mean, talk about the best thing about Ditto, its breeding potential. It can breed with anything, even chinless Pokemon. It's just that, yeah, if the Pokemon doesn't have an egg root, it's known as the undiscovered egg root, then yeah, it can't breed. So yeah, and that's basically relegated to all like legendary Pokemon and stuff, so yeah. So yeah, once again, pretty decent. Ditto is always a Pokemon you want to try capturing. That's a dang sure. Anyway, let's talk about Metang now. So Metang, well, first off, it has a catch rate of 3. So yeah, if you're trying to catch this thing, good luck. That's all I got. Doubly so if you're trying to shiny hunter. That's also for dang sure. Yeah, Metang though does make an amazing Pokemon. In fact, it's already at its evolution level. So yeah, why not? We'll just go on and talk about Metagross. It also hold a Metal Coat too. So Metagross, yeah, Steel Psychic type Pokemon, Clear Body as the ability, and finally we got the Ditto, so now we can, yeah, keep exploring. It has the ability to reconstitute its entire cellular structure to transform to whatever it sees. Pretty simple stuff. Because I want this Ditto for a trade actually. Yeah, Clear Body is a pretty nice ability. I mean, the stat drops, including Intimidate, is very useful. Its ability is actually kind of a joke when you think about it. Light Metal, which halves its weight. And yeah, the reason for that is to reduce the power of Low Kick and Grass Stalk. Two moves that Metagross is that skilled to begin with, so yeah. And in fact, it makes it take more damage from Heat Crash and Heavy Slam. And Heat Crash is actually kind of scary. So yeah, again, it's more of a debilitating ability when you think about it like that. So yeah, that's kind of fun. But anyway, level up moveset, very good. Bullet Punch is there, Meteor Mash is there, Zen Headbutt's also there. So yeah, it's got a lot of good options. And also Agility. It's one of those Pokemon that actually, yeah, want the speed boost from Agility. Very much so. Let me get this though. TM13 Ice Beam. Of course, yeah, this is the move to slay the dragon types. So yeah, we're definitely going to teach this to Medusa. Because yeah, this will replace Blizzard. Anyway, back to talk about Metagross and how awesome it is. Yeah, again, it gets all those amazing moves via level up. And then yeah, its coverage is also good too. Getting moves like Earthquake, and that's mainly it. It does get Rock type moves, you can also use Rock Polish to stub Agility, which I don't think there's a reason to do that. It also gets Rock Slide. And yeah, that's mainly it. You're mainly using Meteor Mash, Shen Headbutt, and Earthquake, I feel like. Because yeah, it doesn't have its Mewtwo moves, and yeah, those add some more depth to its coverage. And I guess yeah, you could make the last with Agility, or Home Claws actually. I actually did use Home Claws in Metagross, and I used them Black White too, so yeah. I actually don't remember how I got the Metagross. I feel like I traded it in when I got to Giant Chasm, so I don't have to deal with the catch rate, so yeah, I feel like that's what I would do. Anyway, yeah, Home Claws is actually pretty decent, because both Zen Headbutt and Meteor Mash don't have perfect accuracy. It's just that, yeah, you don't get the speed boost from Agility, which is kind of a shame, because it really likes that. So, yeah. And of course, we haven't gone to probably the best thing about Metagross, its stats, obviously. Here's another TM, TM03 Psyshock. 80 power Psychic type move that targets the lower, or the defense stats, sorry. If it targets the lower of them, yeah, it would definitely be worth it. I think I got confused with Hexblade and Farm Heroes, but anyway. So, yeah, its stats are amazing. 135 attack, 130 defense, 80 HP to go alongside it, 90 special defense too, that's not bad either, and 95 search attack and 70 speed, so yeah. Before the search attack was good, because it meant it could use Psychic off that, but yeah, it doesn't really need that anymore, because it's got some headbutts, so yeah. So there's that. Again, Metagross, one of the coolest pseudo-legendary Pokemon in my opinion, because again, it's not a Dragon type, that's one thing, and then, yeah, Steel Psychic works very well together in this game. Fortunately got nerfed in the next generation because now it's actually weak to Ghost and Dark. So yeah, not the best thing in the world, but it is what it is. And yeah, I believe we are progressing. This is kind of a maze, you're kind of trying to make your way to it. And yeah, like I said, it has the potential to go absolutely ballistic, because of course, you can fix its lower speed with Agility, or you know, make its moves much harder to, you know, block with you know, Home Claws. Then you don't have to worry about missing, obviously. But anyway, we've actually made it to a good point here, so that's good. This is actually where we need to find our way, and I think we got all the items too. We got the important ones, so yeah. But anyway, of course, the Rustling Grass gets kind of crazy. Mammothswine, Clefable, and Metagross. You could try catching a one Metagross if you so wish. Kind of crazy, but yeah, you could try it. And yeah, I guess you could relive, you know, Pokemon Colosseum in that regard. But anyway, yeah, some pretty cool Pokemon here. And once again, they're pretty high leveled if you catch them in the Dark Grass. So yeah, definitely I could see some potential to add these as a member of your team. Anyway, I think I just want to check if I got all the items. I think I did. I at least got the important ones, so yeah. But now though, whatever made that noise has made it all snowy, so yeah. And yeah, it's just all ice, or all snow I should be saying, so yeah. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, with that though, yeah, let's go up here. Get off the bike. And yeah. We've got something waiting for us in the next part. Yeah, next time we're gonna be fighting the hidden third member of the Tau Trio. So yeah. And once again, going back to topics, because I've got some interesting ones cooked up. So yeah. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.